we are. This is the Lamine Yamal Pro Clubs build. This is based off of sort of the 2026 World Cup. So that's why he's got like, ignore the face, it's not perfect, and that's why the hair's sort of headband and tied back. Gone with Magician. Let me give you a little sort of show of it. First of all, as I like to do, here's the main page. I've gone with the specialization. It says Invader there, but I think it's actually Creator Plus with the incisive. So he's got finesse, incisive, inventive, and technical. You can see the silver playstyles at the bottom there. Nearly level 100 on this one, so this is very much nearly a complete build. This is your stat spread: 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. This is the closest I've ever been to 99 agility on a build, and I nearly went with it because like he has his body which takes -3 off the agility, and like one of his cards that I based this off, I think it was a 92 Team of the Year honorable mention. This is like bang on that card, you know. This is like dead accurate. This is what we're sort of looking at here. It was Invader. It wasn't Magician Plus. So ignore what I said before. It was Invader, which meant that I needed to do long passes. That's why I've got freakishly long passes. Vision and positioning, which I don't mind too much. Those are the sort of attributes you need to hit to get to the incisive pass. Then playstyles. I've mentioned the gold ones before. Silvers, quick step, low driven, game changer, tiki taka, first touch, pinged, whipped, rapid, and trickster. All of them make sense. I don't think you need to sort of squint too hard to understand any of them. This is very similar to the Messi build in a way. Obviously, the physical profile is a bit different now. He's grown since his FIFA, and he's somewhere now between 5'10" and 6'1". And I went with 5'11" because I'm not sure I wanted to necessarily push it, because I think it changes it to. It doesn't. You can do 6 foot. The effect doesn't change actually, so it depends on how tall he actually is in real life. Nowhere's really saying it properly online. You can sort of mess around with that. So I've shown you all of that. Let's have a quick look at the animations. Right. So Lamine Yamal, yeah, not too bad of a face design, not too great either, but at a distance, like on the pitch, it works really well, especially with the hair like that. That's sort of what you wanted to go with. High socks. Just the right wrist hand wrap is the only thing I really added onto that. So Adidas boots, no tattoos, and we've gone with rock on because I think it's probably closest to a Lamine sort of celebration right now. There might be another one if you let me know in the comments if there's a better one. Hands on hips, short and sweet, a little bit of a technique style penalty, and El Pato, so you can get that sort of technical running style, which is better than all the sort of fast dribbling ones at the top because he's not exactly sort of erratically explosive when he's running. Have a quick little look at the training drill so I can show you. This has got some of the best finesse shots I've used on any, but it's close to the Messi one to be honest, because they are very similar. Starting on the left is not ideal, but like even his weak foot is really good. Like everything just sort of bombs into the corner. Like, it's just, you're going to be very much a one-trick sort of pony. Skill moves, beat your man, cut in and shoot. That is the Lamine Yamal build. But even his technique is just very, very nice. Should have low driven that one, but like he's got, you know, he's got a trickster. You can pull off some nice things here. His close control dribbling with this build is really nice. What I do notice is the pace split of acceleration and sprint speed is sort of noticeable. But in a weird way, it sort of complements the getaway driver perk a little bit better. You're not seeming to like almost catch up to yourself too quickly and sort of have to account for the speed boost. He just sort of reaches top speed and then gets a boost at top speed, which is ideal, especially if you've sort of gone on the outside and you're attempting to beat your man. Yeah, this build is just very, very like he's a left-footed right winger. That's what it is. Like this is almost like the perfect if you wanted to. You know, if you've got a high-level magician, you've been played out on the right, you don't really play there often, this is the build to make because it's just all-encompassing of what that kind of role needs. A cut-in, one to the left foot, and just it bins every time with this build. Like, it's genuinely just, if you get the knack of your finessing down, which I imagine everyone has, you can just pull off any finish you like. Let me quickly go back and show you the stats page. I should have been in the Spain kit for this. I only just realised I'm in my normal club here. But anyway, this is Lamine Yamal. Feel free to take a screenshot and all that. Let me know down below who you want me to do next.